Today we're in Parque Ibirapuera. I said before in one of the episodes that Sao Paulo doesn't have much open space and recreational space, which it doesn't, but this park kind of goes a bit of a way to making up for it. It's bigger than Hyde Park in London by 12 or so hectares. It was opened in 1954 to celebrate the 400th anniversary of the city of Sao Paulo. It's beautiful. It reminds me a little bit of Regent's Park and Battersea Park kind of melded together because it's like psychopath and stuff. You've got nice water features, so it reminds me a little bit of the parks in London. But there's a massive playground for kids and stuff as well, which Gia and Sky are playing in at the moment. I'm just going on a little bit of a solo wander and just to have a little look around. And it's also the most visited park in South America, with over 18 million visitors annually. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to that today with the amount of people that are here. It is extremely busy. But yeah, it's looking very cool so far. We've got a lovely day for it. There's loads of things to do here as well. I think there's a few museums. There's like a music hall. There's basketball courts, football courts, tennis courts, and all of that sort of stuff. So there's a ton of stuff to do here. It's free entry, as most parks tend to be. But no, it's very cool. I'm impressed so far. Really enjoying it. And there's these bikes that we definitely will not be hiring. So this bridge here looks like it's going to have a nice little view over this lake. Some of the buildings from the city in the background as well. So into the final 4 days now, and this is the last thing on my wish list to do on this visit. So we're in an area called Vila Madalena, and we're at a place called Beco de Batman, which means Batman's Alley. It's basically just like Sao Paulo's full of giant murals and graffiti and paintings and stuff everywhere you go. Like, there's loads of artists get commissioned to do murals and stuff here. I think the first one kind of started in the 80s, and it was a painting of Batman, which is where it got its name from, as far as I'm aware anyway. So yeah, we're just going here. Seems pretty quiet at the moment, but we're starting to see some of the murals and stuff, so I'll let you have a look.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to...
So it's looking like a lot of these have been done recently. A lot of them have got 21 on the date beside the name, like you see there. And it all looks really fresh and bright. So this is really cool, this place. Yeah, this one was done this year, very, very current with the Ukraine. We're a little bit early in the day as well. It's about 2 o'clock, 2:30. But there's a lot of bars and stuff in this area. They're all closed at the moment. There's just a couple like that one there that are open. It's like I've seen some videos and stuff before we came, which is why I wanted to come here. And the place is heaving with people. There's so many people just along here, but it's very quiet at the moment. So yeah, as I said, everything seems to be shut. This is a Monday that we're here, so we found out from one of the people walking through that the Mondays everything's closed. So if you want to come and hit all the bars and coffee shops and all that sort of stuff that are normally open, don't come on a Monday. But if you want to come and have a look at all this amazing art that's everywhere, definitely do come on a Monday because the streets are empty. So we found this little gallery as well, A7MA I think it's called, and it's just full of work from the people who do the street art, and they're celebrating 10 years of being open this year. So we went and have a look around. So if you do come down to the Beco de Bachiman, make sure you come up and see this as well. It's really cool. So this is one of Cobra's, who's a Brazilian artist that I really like. He's from Sao Paulo. This is incredible. This is the closest I've been to one of his murals, and the detail on them is just amazing when you're up close. So that's just done with Beco de Bachiman. We're going to head back to Bruno's, get some food tonight. I haven't really featured food too much on this trip. I'm not really one for pointing my camera into my food while I'm eating it, so I haven't really done anything on that sort of side of things in Brazil, but we're going to order some Japanese food tonight, and it's like Japanese Brazilian style. So it's a little bit different, but it's amazing. So I'm going to feature a little bit of that just to give you a bit of a taster. So that's it for the last episode of our Brazil trip. We're now actually back in sunny Scotland, and we've been here for about a week now, isn't it?
Less than a week.
Less than a week. Almost a week.
Almost a week, yeah.
So it's taken a little bit of time to get this final part of the video done. But just to touch on the two sort of places we went, Ibirapuera, that park was lovely, wasn't it? Like I'd like to go back and spend a bit more time there next time.
Ibirapuera.
Ibirapuera. Well, tell me how to say it properly then.
Ibirapuera.
Ibirapuera. Yeah, really nice park. Huge park. Loads of stuff to do. And then Beco de Bachiman, I think we spent about 2 hours there, didn't we? Just walking around.
Yeah, it was really, really nice.
Yeah, it was wicked. Even though there wasn't the sort of bars and stuff open that would keep you there even longer, there's enough there to keep you there for a few hours and have a look around. So, Brazil then. It was good, wasn't it?
Yes, it was good. It was amazing. Like for me, it was very important to go and spend this time there because I hadn't seen my family for 3 years, and they didn't know Sky. But apart from that, it was good for Ryan to do this vlog and me to be around it because I just kind of was looking for things as well. So every time I go to Brazil, it's just Brazil. I've lived there for 18 years, so I know it. But this time I saw with different eyes, and it was really nice to see things that you probably wouldn't notice. It was nice to see maybe with like a tourist eyes.
Gringo eyes.
With gringo eyes, yes. So I think I enjoyed it more because of that. Yeah, it was lovely.
Personally, I absolutely adore Brazil and I loved this trip. The 3 months we took a bit of a risk because we were quite settled in London, lots of friends and stuff around. But the whole reason we moved up to Scotland is so we could have more of that and so we could have a better life for our kids. So it was a bit of a risk. We're not into calm water yet. I still got to find a job and everything, but it's calm. I'm not too stressed about it. But the 3 months, it's literally a once in a lifetime opportunity that we could have done it because G is starting school in a couple of months. So the most we're going to be able to take in future, like once I'm working and stuff, is like 2 weeks. So it was either now or never to do this 3 months. And it's been really beneficial for the language for everyone involved that's trying to learn. So me and Gia especially, Gia picked up a lot more than I thought she would.
She did,
She's done really well. And for myself, it was one of my main aims is to get better at Portuguese, and I feel like I've achieved that in the last 3 months. I'm going to miss it terribly. It was just amazing. You really get used to being there and definitely get immersed into the way of life over there. Everyone's really cool and friendly as well. Like if everywhere would sort of been like for going out for food or anything like that or shops, people are really accommodating and they'll really take the time to try and understand you. Like with myself when I'm trying to speak in Portuguese with people, they're really accommodating in that sense.
Yeah, I think they're everybody very friendly, and as soon as they know you're not from there, yeah, everybody's just really nice and they want to know more and they want to talk. And
yeah, because especially Santander, like it's not a tourist destination.
No.
So for Scottish people to be walking around it's like seeing a dog walk on its hind leg. It's a bit strange. So people are quite excited by it and like why you here sort of thing. So it's pretty cool.
So if anyone out there looking to go to Brazil, despite all the dangers and the violence and everything,
it's not that bad.
I do recommend, because it is an amazing place and there's so much more to see as well, because Brazil is huge. So I'm looking forward to the next time that we go, and looking to go to north of Brazil. And yeah, if you want to go somewhere different, yeah, Brazil definitely, for everything, for the food, for the people.
It's worth pointing out as well that we only stayed in Sao Paulo state, and there's 27 states.
Yeah.
So like you see how much variation there is, landscape and things to do just in Sao Paulo, and then there's a whole continent essentially, because Brazil is so big. It's bigger than the whole of Europe, I'm sure, in terms of land and stuff. So an enormous amount of stuff to do there. Loads and loads of different places to go, and you'll get from A to Z on the spectrum of things to do just in Brazil. It's an amazing, amazing country. Honestly, I can't recommend it enough. I really, really love it. And I think it's something that people should do, not necessarily Brazil, but go and live somewhere else, even if it's just for a small time, because it really does open your eyes to a different way of life. And there's stuff in Brazil that's really heartbreaking to see, like families on the street and stuff like that. So it does make you grateful for what you have in your own country, especially if you're sort of lucky enough to come from the UK and you're not in the streets yourself, sort of thing. It really does put everything into perspective when you see stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, it's an amazing country. There's so much potential there for a good life, and it's just a different way of life as well, isn't it? It's just a lot more relaxed than it is here. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. That was our 3 months trip to Brazil. So for everyone who watched along with us as we were doing that, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And then yeah, just like I've said in past videos, like the channel, like the videos, share the channel, all the rest of it. Thinking about continuing over here once we get settled and stuff. So do stick around. Don't unsubscribe yet. All right. Until the next time, guys. See you soon.